What's going on, everybody? Welcome here to the Night Shift Race League. It's going to be a fun one. You guys are ready to get it going here today, no doubt about it. He's going to get it done. We got a 3-lap shootout here to set the field. After that, they'll get ready to shoot off and have some fun. I'm pumped. I hope you guys are as well. Let's see what they got here. Fire off a little whoopsie there. Uh-oh. We got guys all over the place right now. Roy Crocker in the front. Dave Hunt, Tanner Deuce, Chummy Miller, and back there as well. Man, what a start. We gotta take a look real quick back at that one. Let's see. There to begin with. So Kyle make his way off the track. William Sharp as well. Get back to the fun and excitement. Both of those guys sent it off there. Todd Liston came around the corner then in that 87. Little too much throttle. Hamlin safe. Will Sharp is not. This could be an interesting one here today. Woo! Go around to Taylor. He gets by himself. He's running. There's going to be a bunch of highlights of guys running off the track here today. This could be a little comic. Oh, whoa, baby. You ain't that open wheel vehicle no more, no more. Let's go back to the live action and see what these guys are up to now. My goodness. Tanner Ducey's keeping it on the track right now. Roy Crocker right behind him. It's going to go here. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. Gotta love the sight out here in Wisconsin. A beautiful area. I've been out, not to the track, honestly, but I have been out for a few concerts in that area. The Ford machine off the track. Johnny says we need a pit limiter. An old track. Boy Crocker gonna make it around now. And these guys starting to bunch up behind him as we got David Saban, Mike Hamlin, Rick Helms. Oh no, Mike Hamlin. He hit the dirt, try to bring him back, and whoa it down, whoa it down, whoa it down. He's gonna come back on. All right, we're good. Oh no! He ended up taking away Rick Helms there as well. Whoopsie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. Taylor Gentry, he's having a tough time today. He said, I need them wide F1 tires. At least he's consistent. He hits the same area the same way each time. That's what you got to expect. That's what you got to love here. As they will come around, they'll get the white flag this time by Roy Crocker. Coming down that back area. You see the DRS and what that is if you're not familiar in open wheel racing. That's the area they give them. That's the drag reduction system. So it's going to give them a little drag reduce, give them a little faster down the straightaway as they are on the slipstream. They do have to be within 1 second. Here comes the white flag now, but no, what I was saying, the DRS though, that is the areas in the track where you get to go faster down the straightaway if you're close enough to the vehicles. They got some competition here from the STR machine. That's Saban going around Dave Hunt. And you'll only get that DRS until you hit the brakes again, so it doesn't last for a full time. That's on the open wheel vehicles. There we go again. So you know when you see that area, you can go full out, you can go full throttle, but the opposite end of that is you also know that you have to hit those brakes quick because you're coming to a hard braking zone. So it's a good way to kind of have an idea of what's going on and where you're at. F1 does not have push to pass. F1 uses the DRS. IndyCar, on the other hand, does have push to pass, and you can use that anywhere throughout the track. You're given a certain amount of seconds on that push to pass button in IndyCar. So a little different there. That's how when I'm looking at my when I'm figuring out a track, when I'm trying to get an idea of what's going on, I look where are those DRS zones because I know I can nail it, no matter what car you're in. But again, like I said, you also have to start looking for a braking point. Tanner came out of there hot. You have to start looking for a braking point because you know you're going to be coming into a quick or a hard braking point and a nice little turn there as well. So. Kind of a good little way to approach a new road course if you hadn't been on a certain track before. Roy Crocker, he'll start this thing up in the front. David Saban going to make a good run here. Not going to have what it takes to get to Roy there on the straightaway. He'll take second place. Looks like Tanner Thues will walk away with third. Dave Hunt going to take that fourth place. Mike Hamlin, he's making it around. Can Chummy catch him? Let's see what old Chummy's got. Come on, Chummy, you got it. Road course extraordinaire himself, Chummy Miller. Get up there. I have 34 laps, I believe, coming your way here. Not able to catch Hamlin, and then comes the wood from the west. Todd Liston, Taylor Gentry, William Sharp, Rick Helms, and Kelly Everett round out the field.
Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, bury me, taught me how to live. Daddy taught me how to give. Both of them had their own sins. Down to the river, every man has felt the shame. All our love, it earns the same. Father, hear us as we pray. Down to the river, down to the river.
Here we go. These guys just about ready to get it on. They're going to have some fun here today for 34 laps of action coming your way as Roy Crocker and David Saban get ready to lead the field around here. It's always Christian. It's always fun. It's always a good old time. We got Evan out here too. I'm just reading some of those as well. My goodness, let's see if they get that same start as the last time as we're up in the BWSPORTS1.com blimp. Watching Roy Crocker get a great jump out in that front spot. The Wood of the West doesn't sail it off, but Gentry into Liston. He gets him around. Let's see if these guys can pull it back together. Look like, who was that? William Sharp off the track there as well. Here we go. We got a battle. Dave Hunt, Mike Hamlin, Kyle Westwood, the Wizard. The 29 is Saban off the course. That means Deuce going to get in there. Taylor's starting to conquer that turn there. He's starting to get it. Kyle trying to make a move around David Saban. Low side in the corner. Saban just barely getting into the rocks. Mike Hamlin right behind Saban, ready to make some moves. Kyle back up, or up into fourth, I should say. Dave Hunt in third, ahead of Kyle. Guys got for him coming out of Escondido, California. Whoa! Hamlin drifting around. Kyle just drilling Dave. What is going on here? Deuce off the course. Crocker off the course here. My goodness. Dave, puts it into the wall. No, no. Not what we wanted to see here early in this one. As the Escondido, California native, Dave Hunt. Barriers now. Gonna have some work on his hands here for the next 30. Battle for the front. Kyle Westwood, the Wizard, gonna put a spell on you because you're mine. He should be dead for 300. Some of his wrecks. But iRacing is blind. No second heat. This is all there is today, Evan. All there is. Boy, Crocker, he looks like he's got some speed there. But let's look at Chummy Miller, the birthday boy this week. I wish him a big old happy birthday. Chummy Motorsports. Chummy Miller right here, the founder, the owner. It's almost like the man's a legend there. He's figuring out the run. He's going to get comfortable. You give this man a long run on a road course and keep it clean, and he'll be up there. Kyle Westwood in the front. Still ahead. David Saban right behind him. Mike Hamlin been able to overcome some of those mistakes on his end there as well. Off. Doing a good job into that back area over there. bottle. Tanner Blues gets around. You see Rick Helms around. Rick Helms back on the track now. Dave Hunt. He may get up by attrition here. Maybe Dave able to take a early enough incident and make something out of it here. Yeah. Evan, he's got to get you somehow. He's got to get you some way. Saban actually looking much cleaner than Kyle right now. Kyle got into the back end of Dave there. Really scrunched up that front, but not sure that's going to be a huge issue throughout the day. We'll see if those times start to fall off a little bit here. But right now it looks like he has got a groove. And go ahead and try an undercut to make something happen here. Oh, Chummy sails it off track now. I was just about to say there's only 2 cars here right now without an off track. Well, there's only one now, and that person is Kyle Westwood of the US, the Wizard. Thank you, sir. Saban sticking right here with Westwood. Hamlin right there as well. Thu's not too far back. And Roy Crocker in 5th place now. Chummy back. He's got a good little gap now between himself and Roy Crocker. There's about a 10-second gap between himself and Roy there. But we're starting to see these times improve overall. So you can tell. Good call there. Fair enough. But you can tell. What's going on, Mr. Hallen? How are you doing here today? Uh-oh, William Sharp. A little incident here with the 95. Let's see. Ooh, ooh. Whoa, whoa. He got it. He got it. No. Sometimes that can be tricky. Back on the Saban going off the track now, and that's going to allow Hamlin to pull around him. Crocker as well. Saban just now getting back on the track here, so let's see if Chummy going to be able to run him down. Chummy digging. And this is the time for both Chummy and Saban that they have to keep their calm, they have to keep patience and realize that this is a long race. If not, you could end up really putting yourself in a situation where you don't want to be. You're forced to put yourself there, and you force yourself into making a mistake. And that is not what you want, not what you need. In this situation, at a track like this, you're seeing these small mistakes are starting to add up. They're starting to add up. Guys are going to start to really fall back now in these small mistakes as 1 and 2 seconds now become, obviously, 8, 10, 12. Stacks it up here. And we're going to see that Kyle with those 0 off tracks here. Only that one small incident, Dave. That's really going to make a difference here. Mike Hamlin. The only one he's had is the one where we saw him do that little drift off of the corner there. So not doing bad himself. Gonna come around and take lap 5 now. Hamlin is going in. Great job getting to the back end of that number 9 machine. Trying to make it happen. Kyle seals it off, and Mike Hamlin's going to take over the lead here. Tanner Thu's going to get around Kyle there as well. Like I said, small little mistakes. Going to make it up all day. You better make them early. If you're going to make them at all, you better make them early. That way you got time to make them up. Chuck, it's more like who has it. So the 28 machine of Mike Hamlin takes over the lead. We got Tanner Thu's, Roy Crocker here. Tanner machine. And Kyle off the track again. He's starting to push it. So that first mistake into another. Small little mistakes are gonna cost. They're gonna be very costly here today. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be the person to make the least amount of those. Tanner Thu's now going to make a move. See if he can't get around that 28 machine himself. Take a little lap around Tanner. You see a little block up there for the 28. Does take that top spot now. Hamlin off the track. See, Roy's gonna get to the backside of Mr. Hamlin, and that's another thing. That's when I race road course. Sometimes you just like to follow a guy, get a little close to him. You don't need to touch. You don't need to do anything like that. All you got to do is simply just put a little pressure on them, and it can put them into making a mistake, put them into maybe under braking a corner, maybe over braking a corner. Definitely a whole strategy game in the road course. Taking it a little wide there. He's okay. He's good. Saban's starting to add up his off tracks right now, unfortunately. Chummy started. There's Kyle on another. And another one. And another one. And another one. Keeps on throwing it on down the line. We'll see if Chummy catch the backside of David Sager now. Looks to be one of the closer matches, battles. Area. Top inside. Chummy staying smooth on that throttle, on that steering. Chummy doing everything he can to get to that backside now. See if he can pull up there and make it happen. Staying nice and consistent. That's what you gotta ask for. About a second away as they cross the line. It's lap 8 of 38. Not sure when we'll see these guys start to bring it on down the line. Tell you there, Evan. Staying right in that window, but it does look like Mike Hamlin is taking off a little bit right now. Seconds off the leader, Tanner Thusch, but we've seen it happen many a times. All it takes is that one little slide off the track, and Hamlin's right back to that back end of Tanner. this point, Deuce just has to hold it steady. Make sure you don't go off the track. Keep it clean. Chummy up to P4. Does catch the backside of David Saban there. Now Roy Crocker catching Hamlin. Can he get there? Can he get him? Catching that back end of Tanner Deuce now as well. He did slide off the track. Let's take a look back at Tanner. Woo. Nothing terrible there, but he did lose 2-3 seconds maybe on that incident. So we head back to what's happening in the field now. Roy Crocker still trying to catch that backside. Saban catching the backside of Chummy now. See Kyle right back there as well. We got a three-way battle going on between these fellas. Saban battling tough. He wants to that backside of Mr. Miller. Hold them off. How long? Whoa! Saban in the wall there. He's gonna bring it back onto the track right in front of him. Woo! That was a close one. Awfully close call. It happen. Is he gonna be able to get down there? gets back to the back end. 24 laps to go. He's still out in front, but for how long is Mike Hamlin? You can see him creeping on in. Inside the vehicle here with Mr. Hamlin. Watch the close in. .95 seconds. The gap at the moment. Job keeping steady, keeping his composure, keeping patient. Oh, he loves you. He's not hard on you. He's always cheering. .28, he found his marks now. He's ready to go. About 2.5 seconds right now. Here's the gap. As they head into the wooded area here, trying to get just to show you how big this place really is. Look at the gap those top two have right now. Huge facility here. Absolutely beautiful. We got another blimp out there. Head on over to the chopper. Get down, get to the chopper. Catching him good now. Almost a whole second in this run. He really falls off there. Tanner gets a great exit into a top speed, a high speed corner, I should say. High speed area corner. David Saban entering the pit lane, so it looks like the first person to head on down the line. David Saban gonna try to get out of traffic, and that's not a bad idea. Just some of these guys that are sitting in traffic right now, you know, sitting there You got 2, 3, maybe 4 cars in an area. You're maybe a little worried because of them. It's not a bad idea to pit and come out here. Oh, Hamlin locks it up there. It's not a bad idea to pit and come out and just battle the track. You start battling the track. You battle the track. You battle the track. You battle yourself. You battle the patience. Everything like that. All of a sudden, you start looking at your positions, and they start chipping away. You start chipping away. You start getting better and better, better and better. As long as you keep it in there and keep making those results time in, time out, hitting those marks, that's where you really see the difference. Not a bad move there by Saban if he's able to make it work, but looks like he's got some damage. He may be in there for longer than we thought. As Tanner Thoops, you talk about hitting marks, he is doing it right now. Let's follow along with Tanner for a lap or so. Drivers. Steady and hitting those marks. 20 laps to go. You wonder when he's going to bring it on down the line. Bring it on down the line. They've lost about 4 seconds off of their best time now. The tire's definitely becoming an issue. in my opinion, it'd be a great idea for one of these two to make a run into the pit and try to get away from each other. As the 04 off the track, Kyle gonna get around it. Looks like they've been blows left and right doing the do-si-do like that. Dude's doing a great job. He pulled away. 15 seconds ahead now. And Chummy does enter pit lane. Chummy Miller into the pits now. He made it up to fourth. We'll see if that benefits him as these guys end up hitting here. I would assume pretty shortly, fairly shortly. $18 laps to go. Tanner Thues, once he got out to the front, has been completely dominant in that position. Go. We got a bunch of guys in the pits now. Crocker, Hamlin, Chummy just coming out. They make their way out. We'll see. Second lead on these guys right now. Now the question is, when does Thu's bring it in? If I'm him, I try to keep it out as long as I possibly can. At this point, no reason not to. Chummy goes into the pits to try to get away. Comes out right behind Kyle again. This should give Chummy, because I don't think Kyle is pit yet. He did. He did pit. And now they're right next to there. Doesn't really benefit either. Kyle with the extra lap on those tires. He's able to keep that speed and pull ahead of Chummy. More lap of wear under his. All you guys, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. Chummy getting a little loose there. Loose brings it in. And he's gonna got 20 seconds to the good. Just has to keep it steady, has to keep it clean. Chummy back into that top 5 position. Chummy should find his way back up into 4th. A couple of walk-ups there. Those guys are about 30 seconds off on 3rd place position. Guys been battling all race long. That's Chummy Miller and Kyle Westwood, the Wizard. It's the 19th. Thought the 6 was a 9 when he got on Facebook. for the next 15 laps, these two are going to be going right at it with each other. Chummy staying smooth, Kyle staying smooth. It's gonna be a good little battle here between these two. Chummy way out there. Bring it back on. That could really halt the battle between these two. Out in front, not extremely clean, but got a few scrapes, little bends, bumps. But outside of that, he's kept it very smooth here today. 14 to go now. Dude's doing a great job just keeping steady, watching his run here. And great line going. He's in a fantastic groove. Get an idea of how far off these guys are right now. There's nobody in reach. Nobody in reach here. within 10 seconds now of Westwood. See if he can catch the Wizard. They've been exchanging mistakes all day. Right now the story is this number 4 though. Chummy's in reverse. That's never a good sign. Chummy's gonna fight for a top 5 now after that one. Running smooth. 21 seconds going to be hard if Deuce keeps it on the track to really make something happen there in the lead. Todd catching up to Roy Crocker, but listing a lap down. Get around that 6th machine. Sliding the rear end into that high speed area. engine blows. When it blows, it goes, and now the wizard casts the spell, and he's getting all excited here. Is what it just said. The wizard casts the spell on Roy Crocker. Blows the motor. Now Chummy's gonna push. He really held steady. He could have gotten a podium. He's gonna have to pull it together with 11 laps to go. He's still, what, 30, 40 seconds? 40 seconds off of the second player, third place Westwood, but you never know. We just saw Roy go. Could anybody else start to go now? We'll see. Right now, Westwood sitting pretty in third. He's just got to hold on to it. come around. It'll be 8 to go right now. And Tanner News is doing a number. So everybody but one car, that's Mike Hamlin. He is over a minute ahead of the field. Hamlin, in his own regards, doing a fantastic job right now. Don't kill or shit. Off the floor machine, Tanner News. Dave Hunt, actually. Did you know Wisconsin is real cheese? They're cheese people over at Wisconsin. They are. They like their cheese. Extra cheese. It ain't cheese. That's what they say in Wisconsin. That is what they say in Wisconsin, you know? Run here at Road America. Tanner Thu's been absolutely dominant. Hamlin's starting to catch up a little bit, but it's that old favorite, too little, too late. I think is 18 and a half seconds is the gap. Got a battle between actually. Just a little tussle. Lap traffic. Rick Helms catching up to Taylor Gentry, the modified, in the field. Whoa! There goes the modified. Chummy trying to hold on to it. Poor guy. Let's take a look at that one. I'm trying to give you a read, Chummy. The most consistent turn in the book there. Oh, Chummy, Chummy, Chummy! Whoopsie! You talk about timing. Chummy's got it. Chummy's got that timing. We got 7 to go here. Come around now. I'll give you 6. Deuce has 6 laps to take it to the house here. Mike Hamlin's still pulling up here. 13 seconds back now. He is digging. Hammond actually gave up 3 seconds that last lap. Pushing here. Hamlin's giving it everything he's got and then a little bit more. Right now that gap's going in favor of Deuce. Hamlin can reel him in just a little bit more. Seconds is that gap. Now Hamlin has to deal with Dave Hunt, see if he can get around here quick and make something happen. He does. I think Dave off track there. He did. Dave off the track. He's back on now. He's got Taylor behind him, and Dave, not running a modified, shouldn't be able to catch in there and get on that. There's Mike Hamlin still out there pulling away. Oh no, Mike Hamlin in the dirt. Whoopsie. That was a tough fall for him. Tanner Theus has 4 laps to go to take this one. come around here. It'll be 3 laps remaining. The 4 has been absolutely dominant here today. They were talking about it, and Chummy almost does it. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Roy's engine blew. He lost some oil pressure, he said. He said he wanted to go fishing, so he downshifted into second. He said, kapow! I was watching that battle there between Chummy. I was listening to what they were saying on the radio. He said, "Are you awake?" Tomlinson's going to let Rick Helms on by. Kyle said, "We were so nice to each other earlier." And I said, "Yeet!" Oh, goodness. We got a battle here. Mike Hamlin going to go to the outside there of Dave Hunt. Dave Hunt says, "Go on by." I think Kyle and Chummy. Nope. Let's see Chummy in front of Kyle again. Poor Chummy can't catch a break now. Locked them up. Whoa! Kyle sent it in there right behind him. These two have just been switching it back and forth. Oh! Kyle off again! Kyle off again! Everybody pushing these last couple of laps. The one person who hasn't pushed, and it shows, is Tanner Theus doing a fantastic job. I'll tell you what, Rick Helms really, he's battled back from that incident in the beginning, and he found himself in the 4th place. So a solid run by Rick Helms now as well to the 04 of Chummy. Yeah, it was a close one. Chummy, he's dipping tires left and right here. He said, "Keep it on the road here now, Kyle." Tanner Theus coming around. He will take the white flag this time tonight. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Final lap. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing with the ButtKicker Gamer 2. We're almost there. It's almost time. Coming around the final turn here. He sees that flag coming. He's just got to climb the hill. White flag underway here. He is leaps and bounds ahead of the competition right now. Has to keep it nice and steady here. I'd be going extra slow. Extra slow. I wouldn't want to cook a corner on accident. My luck, I'd end up in a wall. Floor machine has been phenomenal today. Everybody's had their fair share of whoopsies. The floor really kept it clean. Tomlinson off the track there. That could have been a little scary, a little spooky for the number 4, I'm sure. Just a few more to go here. As Terphouse will climb the hill, he will cross the line as your winner here today. Terphouse gets it done at Road America. Congrats to the number 4 there. Mike Hamlin gonna bring it into that second place. He makes it to that point there. Now let's see if the number 9 can hold on to that third place position. Rick Helm's 35 seconds behind him, but he is one mistake away from mess up car! Oh! Oh! I thought that was gonna be the end. I thought that was gonna be it. Still watching this battle unfold here. Not for position, but man, they have been fighting all day long. Your third place finisher here, finally crossing the line. You got a copy, sir. I think you were fighting Chummy just constantly through that one, whether it was staying on the track or whether it was for position. You and Chummy were constantly going at it. How was that battle between you two?
Track, he'd get around me. Next turn, he'd go off track. I'd get around him. It was just like that for, 35 laps.
For a while there, you guys were really holding it steady. You guys were really holding it clean, but it's like you guys got your first couple tastes of the grass, and you said, you know what? I like it. I want some more.
Yeah, it's funny how that was working all day. I said that too. I was like, you touch that grass once, and it's like your next 5 or 6 turns, you're most likely going to screw it up. Like, you do it just once, and it's like you get out of rhythm, and all of a sudden you're going off track every damn turn.
Absolutely there. It was funny, you were saying, Chummy, we were being so nice earlier, and then Chummy gets a little loose, and you guys just get all wild there. So I'm sure it was a little nerve-wracking there. As Rick was coming behind you, he was 36 seconds behind, and actually Rick had the least amount of off tracks. He was just involved in an early, pretty rough incident there. So
I was curious to see who was going to have the least out of all of us. I was saying earlier, I was like, if we had incident points on, I'm very curious, or incident limits, very curious to see how many people would have finished this race.
What do you think that limit would have been?
Probably, last time, we tried it one time in NSRL, and we put it at 20.
If you'd have had it at 20, you'd have had 4 people finish the race. 5
Probably.
people.
That's what I'm thinking.
5 people. I'm looking at it.
I'm pretty sure I finished with over 30. I think Taylor had a little over 30. I'd be curious to see what William Sharp had.
He had 45 off-track incidents alone. So Taylor said he drives it with the walls. He just likes to use it by feeling. So pretty interesting run here. But a beautiful track nonetheless. A fantastic run to keep it in third. As you weren't there all day. It took a little misfortune there by Roy. He blew his engine. But, hey, it doesn't matter how you get it. You're here. Congrats to you. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen, man?
I just want to thank everybody who showed up today. It was a little bit of a boring race, so I apologize for that. But I'm glad these guys showed up and stuck it out. It was fun for us as drivers, I think. Of course, I want to thank you for calling the race. And I don't have any sponsors, so that's about it.
Well, NVIDIA says thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Well,
That's
that's
all for you, Kyle. What a run here. Congrats to you on a third place. And that should help you going forward in the playoffs, correct?
I think so, yeah. I honestly don't know it. Well, Tanner just locked himself in, so now there's 3 spots up for grabs with 2 races left in the round of 8.
Oh, there you go.
I believe this will put me somewhere in the top 3, so let's hope so.
With 3 races left in the season, Kyle Westwood trying to keep that momentum up. No more road courses, right? All ovals?
No, that was a one and done.
He says all ovals from now on. Kyle, congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Let's move down into... I don't see Mr. Hamlin. So we'll move into Tanner Thushore. Winner, chicken dinner here today. Tanner Thush, do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir, I got you.
What a run that was here today for you. And, man, consistency was key. You had a few mistakes, but not a bunch. So, at the end of the day, you really able to pull it in and get it done here. Run us through that entire race for you, man.
Yeah, that was a rough one, man. Them road courses are tough. Yeah, it definitely came down to consistency. I think I got that little bit of damage early on with the incident with Roy, and the car just kind of was sluggish down the straightaways. So I really thought I was out of it, but I felt like my strong point today was under braking and rotating the corners. So I think that's what kind of kept me in it. And then once I got ahead of Mike, he started running me back down. Like, I think he was definitely the faster car today, but he made a couple mistakes. I made a couple mistakes. I think I don't know if he made a mistake coming to pit road or if I just had a really good stop. But the gap I was able to get from the pit stops, I was just able to kind of maintain and just, not necessarily push the car too hard, but just make sure we stay on track. Don't blow any of the turns, nothing crazy to give up a big chunk of time. And I felt like I could hang on to it. And that's ultimately what we did. And it was awesome. It was a long race though, man. Holy crap. That was rough.
So at this point, you're locked in. Do you think about these next, 2 races, or do you really start to focus on that last race in the championship?
I want to say I want to go out and win these last 3 races. I want to make it as tough on these guys as it possibly can. I don't want anybody else to get that momentum of getting the win and locking themselves in, and then they start focusing ahead. I want everybody to go into that last cutoff race at Chicagoland with all the stress and anxiety. Well, I'm just sitting back chilling. So definitely going to charge these next 2 weeks, and kind of got nothing to lose, so we can kind of go for it. And if we put it in the wall or spin it out, it's okay. We'll still be there at the end of it.
There you go. The 4 machine completely dominant here today. congrats to you, Tanner. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen?
Definitely thank you for all the awesome broadcast. Want to thank Chummy for coming on board this year. I heard it is his birthday today, so definitely want to give him a happy birthday shout out. I want to thank my teammate Dave for all the help he gave me today. He really helped me get my brakes figured out, get the brake bias dialed in, and thank my girlfriend who's watching on lunch.
You get to add another checkered flag to the pillar there. Congrats to you, sir. And another fantastic run. We'll see you here next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got it. And that's all we got for you guys here with the NSRL Chummy Motorsports Cup Series. You guys are the best. Until later here tonight, we're done. We get to relax. We get to chill out. We're going to enjoy the nice weather here. You guys do the same. We'll see you later tonight, 9 p.m., when the Chummy Motorsports Truck Series comes at you with the bricks of pavement. Until then,